welcome to today's video. So for today's video I thought I would do a it's one of my favourite brands. As I've said a lot of times before, one of my main passions and the reason for my love of the beauty industry so much is due to my love of skincare. For me, even when it comes to things like makeup, good makeup always starts and ends with good skincare. I believe that you can't really create the desired effect that you want with makeup unless you really try and look after your skin and you have like a dedicated skincare routine. For me, I was always quite big on my skincare from a young age, but as soon as I started to incorporate makeup into my everyday life, it my skincare routine upped in order to make sure that it was all off properly and my skin wasn't being badly affected by it. And I think it's something that can be quite luxurious and enjoyable for most people. And yeah, I truly think if you have a good skincare routine, you will see amazing results and you will definitely be glad that you have one. So for today's video, I wanted to do one of my favourite brands. It's probably one of the brands that I started with from quite a young age and I just always come back to, whether it's for one product in particular, which I will mention, or if it's just the whole range. I always find myself coming back to it. I love it so much and it really works for my skin. I've got my mum on it, I've got my mum's friends on it, I've got my friends on it, I've got a lot of people that are really loving using it. And yeah, I think it works for nearly everyone's skin. Just a really luxurious, the products feel really luxurious to use on the skin. However, saying that, they are affordable. They sell them in Boots, loads of places online, etc. So this brand I have spoken about before and it is Earle. So yeah, it's one of my favourite brands, especially when it comes to skincare. And I really do like the products. I love that it uses all naturally active ingredients. That's just one of the reasons I love the brand, but as I say, it's also because the products work really well for me, and I love the packaging, the simplicity of it, and the the cleanliness of it. Let's just get started. I'm going to start off with the thing that Earle is probably most well known for, and it's certainly the thing that made me fall in love with the brand, and it's the one product that I always come back to. No matter how many cleansers I try, if my skin suddenly gets a breakout or is going through a bad phase, I always use this because it honestly sorts my skin out in a really quick and effective way. So this is the Earle Cleanse and Polish. So this is the pump one. So it just comes with a pump. And as I say, I love how easy this is. I love that it has a pump. It's so easy to use. I love that you get the muslin cloth with it, and these two together just work wonders. This cleanses your skin perfectly, and then this makes it an exfoliator and cleanser in one, because these have an exfoliating texture to them, so they really do smooth the skin out. My favourite cleanser to use when my skin is going through a bad time, and it just smells unreal. I love the smell. It just makes my skin just clear, and just if I go through a phase that it's a bit angry and red, this just calms it down. It has chamomile and rosemary in it, and cocoa butter and eucalyptus essential oil, and I definitely know that the chamomile does calm the skin, because it really does with mine. As I said, everyone's skin is different, so everyone will experience different things, and see what works for someone might not work for someone else necessarily. As I've said, I've recommended this to nearly everyone, and yeah, they all love it and they all use it consistently now. So I also love that as I said, I love cleansing melts and creams that go into an oily texture, or really melt into the skin, and this is what this does, and it just melts my makeup off perfectly. And it really is just really nice to use before bed because the smell is gorgeous. And usually whenever this comes out in a limited edition scent, I always buy it. I have tried I think it's the orange and mint one before, and I think it's the rose. I think it's the what's the other one? There's another one, it comes in like a pink and white thing. I think it's rose and something. And yeah, and there was another Christmas one that I tried that I really loved. So yeah, this will always be a firm favourite for me, and it's just a product that I feel that my skin can really trust and just works well with. So next up, that kind of goes with the cleanse and polish, is the Earle Gentle Face Exfoliator. So again, it comes in the same kind of packaging, and yeah, again, it's a pump, so I love a pump. It's really handy. And I actually use this. This is quite a new kind of thing for me. I used the mini version and I loved it. And then, yeah, so I've got the big one now. So I will be using that a lot of the time because I got as much use out of the mini one as I could. I made it last a very long time. So this has eucalyptus cocoa butter and fine jojoba beads. And it gently buffs away dead skin cells and impurities. So these two literally work together like a dream. So always do this one first, either a single cleanse or a double cleanse, depending on if I'm wearing makeup or how much makeup. And then I always do this second. And yeah, and then follow with the rest of my skincare routine. But they do really work amazingly together. And the thing I love about this as well, like the scent again is amazing, but the thing I really love is that it has quite fine beads in it, so it's not too harsh on the skin. And sometimes I find with exfoliators, especially if I'm using them dry, if I want more of like a kind of exfoliating effect, they really do kind of scratch my skin and leave it quite red and a bit sore. But with this one, it's really fine beads, and you can tell it's just really well made and really kind of made with the skin in mind, which I think is really important. And yeah, I really love this one, and it's just like gentle but effective. Like, it does the job and it makes your skin really glowy. So really like this one. And then lastly for facial kind of skincare is the Earle Deep Cleansing Mask. So this comes in a tube like this, and so this one, I got this one because it purifies the skin and it regulates oiliness. Like I said before, I do have certain oily areas kind of on my forehead, nose and chin, and this really does help. I usually go through phases of using this when I feel like I'm a bit oily or when I feel like my skin just needs a good face mask. Again, I love this one because it is deep cleansing. And my skin does feel so soft and smooth and kind of clean and pure afterwards, but it doesn't feel stripped of everything, and it doesn't feel sore or dry or anything like that. This is just, it works like the exfoliator. It does work, but it's gentle, and that's what I love. So this has green clay, manuka honey and propolis and rose scented geranium. So I love the smell of rose and I love the smell of geranium, so that explains why I love this so much. But yeah, it's just, you just put this all over your face and neck, or you can just do certain areas if you just want to do your certain oily areas, and you leave this on the skin for about 10 minutes until it's pretty much dry. And then I usually take it off with one of these cloths, just because I think they work really nicely again together. This gets it off really well, and it just kind of again helps exfoliate the skin that bit more. So love these two together. Sometimes if I want to give my skin like a really good sort out, I'll use all them 3 products together, and they do. That's another reason that I love Earle, is because all their products literally work beautifully together. So now we're going to go on to body. So I have 3 body care items that I have only really recently added in my kind of body care routine. I have done a blog post down below on the changes I'm trying to make to my body care routine, so I will link that down below if you are interested. And I will also link down below the whole big blog post review I did on the cleanse and polish if you're interested. So yeah, so body care routine. As I said, I'm trying to take it a bit more seriously than I have, because I'm very good with the skin on my face, but my body care routine always takes kind of a second priority, so I'm trying to make it as important as I see my facial skin. So yeah, these are quite new products for me. I've been using them not for that long. There's one thing in here I've been using since the summer when I was on holiday and I fell in love with, so I use that all the time. But I've kind of been using all these 3 products in conjunction with each other, and I've really been loving them. And I have noticed a difference in kind of my skin texture, and again they all work beautifully together and the scents are gorgeous. So I'm going to start off with the thing that I tried from the summer. So this is the Earle Orange Flower Botanical Body Wash. So this is what it looks like, and I can honestly say this lasts absolutely ages. Like, it might not look that, it is quite big, but it might not look that big compared to some other kind of cheaper shower gels. But honestly, this lasts forever, and I use like a good amount of shower gel and it lasts ages. So first of all, the smell of this is gorgeous. It's so fresh, so clean, and it kind of, I love a shower gel that kind of fills your bathroom up with a scent, and one that you can smell after. I hate when you can't smell it. So yeah, and this is that shower gel. So this has organic oat extract, soap bark extract, and is a natural source of vitamin E. I would definitely believe the vitamin E statement, because my skin does always feel kind of soft and nourished after I use it. And as I say, it's just a really kind of luxurious shower gel to use, but it really does kind of, the smell lingers, which I really like, and it just feels fresh and clean and wakes you up in the morning, which is always good. And then next up is the Earle Energizing Body Scrub. So this is what it looks like. It just comes in like, again, like a tube, and this also lasts forever. I mean, I can feel this is quite light. I think I'm running low now, but this really does last a long time. And I use a healthy amount. Like when I use a body scrub, I do it all over, and it has lasted a long time. So again, this has ground olive stones and is again a natural source of vitamin E, sweet orange oil and rose flower water, and it exfoliates and smooths, which I will definitely say is correct. I use it all over, but I use like a bit extra on my legs just to make them smooth. And I sometimes find that some body scrubs can be too harsh for my kind of skin, and dry them out, make it kind of feel like it's been scratched and just uncomfortable. But this, although the beads do feel quite kind of harder, if that makes sense, and a bit obviously bigger than the facial exfoliator one, but they do feel like they're doing something, do feel like you're exfoliating. But I mean, for me that's important with a body exfoliator, because you want to feel like you're getting rid of all those dead skin cells and really retexturizing your skin. But yeah, it's not uncomfortable at all. It's just kind of, I mean, I personally quite like the feeling, because it makes you feel really clean and really smooth. But yeah, so this is a really nice one to incorporate with the body wash, and also the thing I'm going to mention in a minute. And again, it smells amazing. Also, if you don't like the kind of rougher feeling, then you can use it with kind of put your legs or put your body under the shower and do it while your body's kind of wet, and that isn't as a harsh feeling, but it still does the job really, really well. And yeah, I just love this. It really does make my skin feel really soft, and just helps kind of make it look more glowy and alive in the winter months especially. And then the last thing I'm going to mention, which is the last thing as well of the Bodycare range, again I had this in the mini size and then just fell in love with it, and yeah, I'm going to start using the full size soon. But again, the mini size lasted ages, so if you don't want to spend out on the full size, or if you want to try it first, get the mini sizes, and they really do last a long time, and you get a good idea if you're going to like the product or not. So this is the Earle Nourishing Botanical Body Cream, and again it's the same tube as the exfoliator. Again, I just love the colour scheme and the packaging. It's so simple, but it looks so nice and kind of elegant in your bathroom. So this has, again, is a natural source of vitamin E, has rose scented geranium and sweet orange pure essential oils. So all the Bodycare has like a sweet orange, kind of orange oil scent to them, and I personally love that smell. It really does help wake me up in the morning. And it's just like a nice kind of energizing scent. So yeah, so this intensively hydrates and also soothes and smooths the skin. I personally love using this after I've used both the body wash and especially the exfoliator. Again, I think they go perfectly together. And I just like, this isn't too heavy, so you put it on and it sinks in pretty quickly. It doesn't just sit there and feel greasy and you have to wait hours to get dressed. Yeah, so it goes in pretty quickly. Your skin does feel gorgeously smooth. It smells really nice, so like you can smell it once you've put it on, which again, I hate when you put a body moisturiser on and you make all that effort and you take all that time doing it and then you can't really smell it. It really annoys me, especially when they're expensive. So yeah, I really like this one. Really like how it makes my skin feel and also makes it look healthy and nourished. And yeah, I just think the three together just work really well. So yeah, would definitely recommend kind of Liz Earle for both skincare and body care. Personally, the thing that made me fall in love with the brand was the cleanse and polish. But yeah, all the other little things that I have kind of picked up along the way, like the body care stuff and the other things that I've got to try out because of my love for the skincare side of the brand, I am really glad I did, because they are all part of my routine. And I really just, you know, when you enjoy using a product, that's really important for me, because my skincare and my kind of, whether it's skincare, makeup, whatever, I personally enjoy doing it. I love doing it, and it's something that I do for me and something that I think kind of makes a difference to the way I feel. I really enjoy trying out new products and brands, and when I find one that I can say, yes, I recommend it, or oh my god, I need to keep trying it, I need to try more products, I love this brand, then to me that's really kind of a good thing and really kind of special, because I love being able to support brands and being able to try different products from a brand rather than just saying I love one thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up, and please also subscribe if you would like to see more from me. Like I said, I will link my blog down below and all my other kind of Instagram, anything like that, so you can check it out if you're interested. Yeah, so I just wanted to do this video, as I said, because it is a brand that I love, and I have kind of made my channel and kind of blog and everything to share products and brands that I love. And Liz Earle is one of the first brands that I kind of really got into from a young age with skincare, and one that I always come back to. So yeah, I had to upload this to my channel. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.